Welcome to Factful Finance, where we break down complex financial concepts and make them easy to understand. Let's dive straight into today's topic. Retirement Planning 101, Making Your Money Last. Did you know that nearly 40% of Americans have less than $1,000 saved for retirement? That's a staggering figure, and it's a wake-up call for all of us. Whether you're in your 20s or 50s, it's never too early or too late to start planning for a financially secure retirement. So let's make sure you're not in that statistic. Before we go further, let me remind you that this video is for educational purposes only. While we may mention tools and resources, always consult a professional for personalized guidance. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. How can you make your money last in retirement? First, it all starts with savings. The key to securing your future is saving early and consistently. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Let's break this down with an example. Meet Liam. He started saving for retirement at age 25. He managed to put away just $300 per month into his 401k account, and by the time he was 65, his investments grew to a little over $600,000 thanks to compound interest. This wasn't by chance. Liam stuck to a solid savings plan and took advantage of employer contributions. He also made smart investment choices along the way. But let's face it, not everyone has the luxury of starting early. Let's talk about catching up. If you're closer to retirement age, like Emma, who's 50 and feels behind on her savings, there are still options. One of the best strategies is to maximize contributions to tax-advantaged accounts, like IRAs or 401ks. In fact, people over 50 can contribute more to these accounts as catch-up contributions, up to $7,500 more per year for a 401k. This extra push can make a real difference over time. Next, we have to plan for withdrawals. A common mistake is to withdraw funds from retirement accounts too early or too aggressively. This can deplete your savings faster than you think. Experts recommend using the 4% rule, which means you can withdraw about 4% of your retirement savings each year. So if you have $500,000 saved, you can safely withdraw around $20,000 per year without running out of money too soon. Of course, this depends on various factors, like inflation and market performance, but it's a good starting point. Another critical aspect is diversification. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Take Noah's example. He had his entire retirement fund invested in stocks, which worked well for a while. But during a market downturn, his savings took a significant hit. Noah quickly learned the importance of diversifying between stocks, bonds, real estate, and even some safer options like annuities. By balancing his portfolio, he reduced his exposure to risk, ensuring his money would last through both bull and bear markets. And speaking of risk, let's talk about inflation. Over time, inflation can eat away at the value of your savings. That means the money you save today won't buy as much in the future. But don't panic. There are ways to fight inflation. A portion of your retirement savings should be invested in assets that typically outpace inflation, such as stocks or Treasury inflation-protected securities, TIPS. Now let's talk about another powerful tool, healthcare planning. As you age, healthcare costs are likely to rise. That's why it's essential to plan for medical expenses, especially since Medicare doesn't cover everything. Benjamin, who is nearing retirement, set up a health savings account, HSA, to help him cover medical expenses tax-free. This was a smart move because, unlike regular savings, HSAs offer triple tax advantages. Contributions are tax-deductible, the funds grow tax-free, and withdrawals for medical expenses are also tax-free. Finally, remember that staying flexible is key. Life throws curveballs, and you might need to adjust your plan along the way. For example, Olivia planned to retire at 62 but realized her nest egg wouldn't stretch that far. Instead, she decided to work a few more years and delay her Social Security benefits, which resulted in higher monthly payments once she retired. To sum up, making your money last in retirement requires a well-thought-out strategy. Save consistently, diversify your portfolio, plan your withdrawals wisely, and account for inflation and healthcare costs. While it may seem overwhelming at first, the earlier you start, the easier it becomes. What's the first step you'll take to ensure your retirement lasts as long as you need it to? Share it in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. If you found this video helpful, why not hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on future content that can help with your financial goals. We think you'll find the next video shown on screen interesting and valuable for your financial journey. Thanks for watching, and remember, when it comes to your finances, every step counts.